Hello everyone, welcome back, and we have an Napalm outbreak today. Right over there. So we're gonna be going... Oh yeah, right, I got my, my zero attack Monkey Dory. I can finally start using the pins again. Cause it was like, wait, why is my thing not correcting itself? It's like, oh right, I don't have that anymore. Hey, go Ringo. How you guys doing? Hello there, Omar. Again, guys, if you haven't done so, please don't forget to leave a like on the stream already if you haven't done so. And I have not done my knockouts yet, so we still have to go our 60 KOs. So there's that. There's the foreheads. And iron leaves. There we go. I will remember you, Go Ringo. I remember everyone. I remember all. Alright, let's get doing our knockouts. 2 KOs. Yanma, Grubban. There we go. Nope, go for the attack. So yeah, we're doing this. Hello there, Axarmor, how you doing? How far are you trying to deck the TLS? I honestly don't know yet. I haven't been keeping track nearly as heavily as I would like to be keeping track, but we are... Actually, I can kind of look. Alright, let's go to... Here's our shinies. We've gotten... Well, actually, no, here's the ones I've imported from them and the ones I've gotten here. So, let's see, where's the rest of them? Yeah, okay, there's a combination of the shinies I've gotten from the Teal Mask here and... the ones I've gotten also here. So, let's see. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16... 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23... 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37... 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. 49 is how many we've gotten so far, and considering I have a few shinies back from previous games that qualify for this, we're doing pretty good. We're doing quite okay. Why do you have it in that order? The reason why there's sort of like semi-split up is because one of those boxes contains the shinies I brought over from my Scarlet version, whereas the other is like the other box. Basically, it's my poor organization skills kind of messed things up. Hello there, PokeZ26. How are you doing? It has been a while indeed. Yeah, but basically the reason why it's kind of that way is because I just had the ordering of my boxes poorly done. It's mostly just that. Hello there, Jade. How are you doing? Hope you're doing delightful. Okay, Monkey, so you wish for doom. You wish indeed for doom. I'm doing okay, David. I'm doing okay. And again, guys, if you haven't done so already, please do not forget to leave a like on the stream. Put around... Very nice. 70 shining, nearly 70. Almost. Pretty good. Very good. Question, are you doing yours? No, we're not doing Union Circle, Joss. Union Circles put a lot of strain on the game. I do wonder if you can actually do a Union Circle with someone who has the DLC if you yourself don't have the DLC. I actually don't know about that. But yeah, the Union Circles put a lot of strain on the game proper, especially with, you know, the streaming. That makes this... It makes the connection of the Union Circle incredibly unstable. Technician boosted Trailblade, Ambipom. It isn't really that strong. You gotta remember, Ambipom does not have a very high attack stat. Even with it being boosted by Technician, its base attack stat is very low. I have the DLCs with you. Yeah, but the problem is with Ambipom doesn't really have the bulk to set up something like Swords Dance. And at which point something like Technician Scissor's Trailblaze may be a bit more effective, as it has better bulk as well as better other things that can benefit from the Technician. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, so we're going 26 so far. And if there was a shiny, someone would just gonna... Yeah. Yeah, again, I don't do Union Circles for a number of reasons. One of them is it does struggle with internet connections, which... They've very poorly optimized Union Circles. They really should have done something to make it so Union Circles were less strenuous on the system. Because if they want to make Union Circles like a big thing, it's like they work well. But yeah, Ambipom's best function when it came to, like, stuff was, like, fake-out support. Because, one thing that I remember Ambipom did competitively for a long time was fake-out King's Rock Last Resort with Fling, so it would use fake-out first turn, then it would use Fling the following turn, and it would, like, basically double flinch things. Oh, nice! Google said the generation of Google was November 2025. Google said that begins. That's... The thing is, Google isn't saying that. It's Google is searching for people who have asked questions like that before. There's no confirmation of when Generation 10 is going to be released. However, you can predict when Gen 10 is going to come out based on the previous game release cycle. But they release games every 3 years, a new generation every 3 years, which, considering the last one came out in 2022, 3 years later would be 2025. So, logically, you can deduce it would be out in 2025. Which is the same year that Call of Duty Black Ops 2 is actually set in. But yeah, very likely it will be Gen 10 in 2025. I know a lot of people are thinking that, well, they're gonna delay Gen 10 a year to release it in 2026 because, you know, do Gen 10 on the 30-year anniversary, but Pokemon doesn't actually do the generations thing. That's actually more of a fan term. It's... Iron Leaves, what the frick are you doing? Yeah. The whole, like, generations term that actually is, like, a fan-used term. It's not, like, an actual thing officially used. Some official things have commented on, like, generations on occasion. But it was, like, I believe Junichi Masuda commented, like, generation once in a tweet. But, like, in official Pokemon released things, they don't use the term generation because it's not the way they do things. Got some name for Gen 10 Pokemon. Yeah, I don't think that we don't know anything about what Generation 10 is gonna be yet. We have no clue what they're gonna be doing with it. They released Gen 10 2025, and reveal the DLC Pokemon Day 2025 with the DLC coming out with them day. They would not do that. See, that's actually a very bad marketing thing for a few reasons, PokeZ. Is if you do something like that where, oh, we're basically shadow dropping the DLC the same day as the announcement, that is extremely close to the release date of the actual game in the grand scheme of things. When it comes to the release date of Pokemon games, they release in November. And then November, December, April, not April, November, December, even like halfway through November, so like half November, December, January, and February. It's like 4-ish months the game would be out before they're announcing the DLC, which like is not very good for basically sales things, as weird as it sounds. It isn't good to, like, just overload stuff like that quickly. The Usui and Decidueye raids are ending in 20 minutes. So we wouldn't be able to do that. Because they're ending in 20 minutes. Yeah, they'll be back next week. They do a second release of it. Yes, next week is going to be coming back. That's what they always do with these. Don't forget, if you have a favorite starter, transfer skill file, at the end of this skill will be released. Yeah, I know, Jeff. I know, all those starters can be transferred in. Meta, how is learning tenure? Did I never talk to you? Honestly, I had Tenure muted that entire stream, I will be real. I wasn't even listening to his commentary. I literally just went in, left a like, voted on the poll because Mudkip told me to. And that was it. Not really. It's very easy to beat Pokemon with basically anything because of the way things are actually laid out. Yeah, Pokemon games are not made to be very difficult. They've always been made to be relatively easy. They've gotten slightly more difficult actually as time has gone on, but they're not really made to be difficult games. Because they're made to be for everyone. I have no idea what any of that means. I do not know a thing about Beyblade. Even the spin-offs are very easy. You know, the hardest spin-off, I would say, was probably the Mystery Dungeon games. But even then, one of the things that makes the Mystery Dungeon games very difficult is just the Pokemon you are forced into using are generally not very strong. Like, compared to most Pokemon, starters are actually very, very strong. But that is when they evolve. When you get to things like you're fighting legendaries and you're a base form starter, that makes it harder than it's just the sheer stat weight of things. See, XD Gale of Darkness and Coliseum are hard because, well, Coliseum outright cheats. You know, you're going up against NPCs that are literally using a typing that is super effective against everything else. And what makes Coliseum difficult is your selection of Pokemon you're actually limited to, as well as being double battles. I love Coliseum and XD, but a large part of what makes them difficult comes from people not really being used to double battles. Where, you know, someone like me who is very, very familiar with double battles, you know, reflect strategies, helping hand strategies, it makes them relatively easy because I know how double battles work. But most people who play the games like single battles, you know, thinking, oh, I can use Earthquake next to flying types, or things like that doesn't really occur to them as easily when the NPCs are using that. It's difficulty because of a lack of knowledge, which is not, I would say, like, true difficulty. Because it's like asking someone a question when they could never possibly know the answer. It's not really a hard question. Level curve was even causing. The level curve in other games was generally quite harder. Level curve in, like, Heart Gold Soul Silver was far worse. They've actually sent out depending on certain points. Because you don't really get, like, absurd level spikes in Coliseum or XD. As well as you have, like, actually very easy places to level up in Coliseum and XD. That's actually the whole point of Mount Battle, is just to go and farm experience. You know, compare that to Heart Gold Soul Silver, where you get, like, 10 levels spiked into Oblivion in the second you meet a player. Minor mechanics, those who don't know. Guardian Charm and Conquest matches out all stats stacked as accuracy, and the amount holding it is the last one alive. That sounds stupid, broken, OP, and I love it. Like, that actually sounds awesome, Roost. Alright, let's get shiny hunting for the monkey. Oh, right, of course. You have other stuff that can appear here as well. But thankfully, all we gotta do is look for the monkey. We only need one shiny monkey. We just need the singular shiny Apom. Because we already have one shiny Apom, we just need one for the Ambipom. Speaking of where is Ash? Ash is actually streaming. She's doing her own thing at the moment. A reminder of our context for those who do not know. At some point, I would love to play Conquest. I need to know how much an actual physical copy of Conquest goes, Pokemon Conquest goes for. Because I would prefer to have an actual physical copy, because I don't use emulators unless it is absolutely essential, which in the case of Conquest is like, they exist. It's not like it was for, say, Metroid Zero Mission, where I have no means of recording that. I don't have a GameCube I don't have a GameCube capture system, I don't have a Game Boy capture system. Better to revisit the Battle Cat's 9th anniversary, forgot the game makes more sense when you're drunk. Hello, Wolfo, how are you doing? That is the best kind of game, Jared. And again, guys, if you haven't done so, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. Actually, I wonder... Ash, I know, put me on, like, the family plan, because she has, like, you put 8 people on your family plan for Switch. And I know she added me to that, so I'm wondering, can I play Metroid Fusion now? Tinier forgot to VC. Wait, what did Tinier do? Lately, Conquest has been going down in price. Really? Roos, could you... If you find, like, a link somewhere for a relatively cheap one, could you just DM me that link? So I could just snatch that up quickly? Because I would ideally like to get it sooner rather than L8R later. Many assistants if possible, Mr. Roost. Mr. Chicken Man. Because it'll be fun to do a blind playthrough of Conquest, and then try and 100% that game. Because I know Foos was doing a Let's Play of it. Well, he is presently doing one. Actually, Roos, do you know Foos? Because I know right now he is doing a Let's Play of Conquest, so I feel like you would enjoy that. Tinier forgot. That doesn't surprise me, because it's Tinier. Yeah, we love Tinier, but also we like to rip on him. Man thought Arizona was a country and Australia was a state. Only the Canadians can do something like that. Only in Canada. Oh, nice. Thank you very much, Roost, for that. Roost, this is why you are a good friend. Shiny Iron Moth. Nice axe! Shiny Iron Moth. Great. Shiny. Iron Moth's shiny hunt was a long, arduous process for us. 3 shiny Venonat. Venomoth. But we finally got it. Probably just delirium due to smoke inhalation. Oh no, this was before the fires started, Jared. One of those was well before it started. The other was he's nowhere near it. I mean, Jared, we dealt with the smoke. I don't know for potentially authentic DDS game for that's a freaking like highway robbery right there, I'd say. Like, I will definitely probably go for that. This is the easiest spot to find it, even with the shade. We have an outbreak here. So it's like, we have an outbreak. So we don't actually need to go looking for like the cave stuff. Because we have significantly higher odds. But yeah, if we end up getting this shiny, I'm just going to go start hatching some more of the eggs I have for Sprigatito or Quaxley, because we still need 1 each of those. No shinies yet, especially if you play on the Never Heard of the Conquest. You get fun. For Iron Moth. Oh, Iron Moth the Cape. Really? Iron Moth the Cape. Well, it was more so I just wasn't making the correct sandwich. I was making poison encounter power sandwiches, not fire. And we were getting even more spawns of the thing. Let me check how much I have in my PayPal. Like right now, just so I know. Okay, can I swoop in and get that conquest? Okay, I'll be able to get that. I'll be able to get that conquest then. Okay, good enough. Thank you, Riz. You've done a valuable service today. The thing is, though, I would ideally want to get it with the box. So, I don't know how much, like, one with the box costs. Because that would probably be a lot more. If it wasn't so captivated by Assassin's Creed, Black 2 Explores the Sky, I'd be playing Conquest right now. Hello there, Crispy. How are you doing? How are you doing, Crispy? When did I use recently PayPal on? I'm doing okay. Glad you're doing okay. Glad to hear you're doing well. Alright, that's what it was. It was EVL stuff. That's what I paid for recently. Yeah, actually, speaking of game reviews, we are going to be having our match, well, technically rematch, with game reviews in the EVL on Tuesday. Because the only time that he's really going to be able to battle this week is, you know, pretty late at night. And I do not battle, like, and I would be streaming normally at that time. So, I was like, okay, we'll go Tuesday. Ooh, $100 for that. That's yikes. That is a yikes right there. $100 for Conquest in box. Well, the thing, though, is the box is a vanity thing. Practicality goes, I'll just go for the cheaper one, though. Practicality, though. I want to build Minecraft, but I don't know what to build. See, that's the reason I actually don't play Minecraft, is I do not have the brain power to play Minecraft. I don't have the creative brain. That's easy. When I got my Conquest, the cartridge and I paid $94. Alright, noted, Mr. Roost. Noted very much, my friend, the Chicken Man. But also, like, the fact that it says authentic. I don't know, kind of worrying. What do they got? Alright. Alright. Noted. Okay, thank you, Roast. Alright, I'll have to go do something with that later. I will very much need to work on that later, because that's actually going to be something good. But yeah, I mean, the other thing is, lately, I haven't really been doing anything with my game cartridge cases. I've just been putting them in my game cartridge holder. Yeah, I was like, I have the shelf. Don't need to worry too much about putting it in Minecraft achievements that we do. Well, see, here's the thing, Jared. I don't like build them. I'm not like an open sandbox game person. It's one of the reasons why Legends Arceus just kind of doesn't really have much appeal to me. Is I'm very... Where is the story progress? And I run in that direction only. Like, when I played Breath of the Wild for the first time, for context, within the first 48 hours of me starting that game, not 48 hours of in-game playtime, within the... I started that game at, like, 3 p.m. on a Friday. And then, by the morning, or like noon of the Sunday after, so less than 48 hours of starting that game, I had beaten all 4 of the Divine Beasts, had the Master Sword, and was on my way to go storm Hyrule Castle and kick Ganon's ass. I had done no side quest, I had only done the shrines to get the Master Sword, and one of my friends had to yell at me to basically not just go blitzing through the entire game. That is the way that I play games. Open world games, they're not open world to me. To me, it is, I see story progress, I run to story progress. And like, it's nothing more complicated than I am incredibly smooth brain. It's one of the reasons I honestly think I really do like Skyward Sword. Because it's like, it's story progress on story progress on story progress. It's just, it doesn't appeal that. If I hosted a world where if one person dies, everyone dies, would you play that? No, not really, Roast. I'd probably just be preferring, like, to record and edit. Yo! Happy Monkey! It seems the Handa Monkey is also a fan of Conquest Roast. Alright. Let's go look at that pink little thingy. Look at that pink. Pink moment. One of these days I'm gonna convince you to play Minecraft. But yeah, Rist, I don't think I will ever play Minecraft. Bubblegum. Honestly, the only thing that surprises me is that from Hyrule Castle Star because I ain't nothing for boxers. So here's the thing, Jared, I'm not that kind of player. I know I wouldn't be able to go beat... I know that I wouldn't be able to go in and storm Hyrule Castle and beat Ganondorf in nothing but Link and his boxers. Like, I know I wouldn't be able to do that. That's not a skill issue. That's just an I know I'm going to lose. So I'm hecking out. I'm bopping out. I'm dipping out. But yeah, no, Roost. I don't think you're ever going to convince me to play Minecraft. It's one of those things that is like I'm probably not going to budge. It's like Fortnite. I intrinsically, it's a thing that I just don't do. But we have now finished the monkey hunt. And I believe that is all of the normal types we actually require. Oh, nice. No, good attack. Oh, it's Ribbon. Woo! Rare. That is my first ever rare mark on a shiny. Fun. Alright, so Roast basically... Yep, a rare mark. There we go, rare mark shiny. Yeah, my first ever rare mark shiny, which I'm okay with. Pink monkey, rare mark, yes indeed. Yeah, pink monkey. Okay, so now... I don't think there's really anything left for us to do other than, you know, like the shiny hunting. So we will go retrieve our Volcarona. Put you there. I mean, we'll still obviously be, like, hatching eggs in the outbreak area to, like, you know, still sort of looking for a shiny, of course, of this. Because, again, if there is another one, we, you know, we'll always have to take more spare shinies. But we're not going to be, like, actively super looking for it. Because it's, yeah, at this point, it's just we don't need it. And also, Roost, when it comes to DMs, thank you. But, like, yeah, that's one of the reasons I don't really play games like that, is when shenanigans like that go on, that is kind of a clear indicator for me about certain games to go in the opposite direction. Where, if that's how people are going to get about stuff, I would not like anything to do with that kind of stuff. So it's sort of like, it's a principle sort of thing. But yeah, Minecraft is one of those that I'm probably not going to be playing. I'm very aware when it comes to me in gaming, I have a very, like, narrow band of games that I play. I'm working on trying to expand that. Oh, nice! Synchronized shiny. Very nice, buddy. But yeah, I know that when it comes to me in games, I have a very narrow band of games that I play. But I'm slowly working on expanding them. Very slowly. Oh. Actually, no, we're half an hour into the stream, but we also didn't do, you know, the sandwich rope and the outbreak thing then. So yeah, we still got 20 minutes on. Pink Monker, Bubblegum Monker. You could say we're just monkeying around now. Why is it blurred? That's not good. But yeah. I got plans. I have plans. When it comes to certain games and things. Honestly, I really don't know when I'm gonna be replaying Metroid Fusion, because this is something I have somewhat debated and wrestled with when it comes to... Hey Logan, how you doing? This is something that I have sort of, like, thought about when it comes to Metroid Fusion, is... do I do, like, a replay of Metroid Fusion as a Let's Play series and, like, re-record this whole series? Because Metroid Fusion was a little bit of an awkward place when the channel actually, like, started doing stuff. So, it... I mean, granted, the Metroid series has never really done super well, which is why we need you guys, you legendary heroes, to go and check out our Metroid Dread series. We need your help to help make Metroid Dread great. So, I'm gonna go grab the Metroid Dread playlist, which I would highly recommend you guys go check out our Metroid Dread series. It is honestly a series that I am extremely proud of, especially when you guys will see later on when I release, like, the fracas that happened when I was working on the Metroid Dread series. You guys are gonna want to see, because you're gonna want to see, oh, that's how that happened. You're gonna want to see, there's a lot of, like, crazy, insane shenanigans that happen. And, I mean, I love the Metroid games. They're actually very special to me. So, I always encourage checking out the Metroid Dread series. Like, it's funny to think about how the original Metroid was basically created to be a combination of the Mario games, like, simple, easy to pick up and play. I wish you exceptional luck, J-Rad. Because, like, when it comes to the Metroid games, they were originally... Yo! Shiny Noctowl! Not Noctowl, Hoot! Let's go! Golden Sun Moth? Golden? Ball Owl. Although you just said you can solo Decidueye. The owl did appear. It's even the right color scheme of Decidueye. Like, it's the same color scheme. Hey, look! It just used you, Roost! It just attacked me with you! All this knocked out, all this, like, owl knows how to do is just attack with Roost. It's throwing Chicken Man at us. Wiggle, wiggle, shake, shake. And that's a shiny. If I attacked you with you, you'd be dead or have a concussion. See, I choose to imagine it just throws you at me. Which is a funny visual. Is there another one? Okay, no, that's another shiny. I thought there was another shiny one from a distance, but it was not. It is not marked. You go in the giveaway bin. Well, it wasn't a shiny monkey, but it was a shiny hootie. All in all, successful. All in all, highly successful. We get some shinies. We get some stuff and things. If that owl can throw 165-pound male who lifts every day, I'd be just impressed more than anything. You weigh 10 pounds more than me. You weigh 10 pounds less than I do. And yet you are... what? 5 inches taller than me? Yeah, that's 5 inches taller than me. Do you even live? You live? I needed to get back to doing a little bit of workout stuff. I've been trying to get back to doing that. Yeah, for those who don't know, the first shiny I got in KITAKAMI was a no outbreak. Well, it was an outbreak, but no KOs. Shiny Hoot Hoot. Not to mention, it's harder for me to gain weight because of... that is true, you did mention that. You did mention that, Bruce. But again, guys, if you haven't done so, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more, you actual legends. Oh yeah, this was the cursed place where we couldn't get the frickin' Grubbin shiny. We still need one more shiny Grubbin. The thing is being a forehead. An actual forehead. An actual legitimate forehead. Strats are crazy ones. Crazy like Crazy Diamond, you could say. Good size Crazy Diamond strategies. You know, maybe we're gonna go hunt for some shinies in the vague area where Lotad normally appears. Because I do need more Lotad shinies. He's a tad low to the ground. Also, Root, Primal Lotad when? Primal Lotad. Do you want to go into the story of Primal Lotad? Because I feel that the chat needs to be made aware of the true hero that is Primal Lotad. Crazy like one moth and one Samurott success. No joke. I mean, Iron Moth is fairly strong. Competitively speaking, it is on the weaker end of the paradoxes, because it is much more of a support Pokemon, but it's kind of crazy, insane shenanigans. I'd say the chances of that are a tad low. No, not all ears or eyes deserve to know the lustrous regal from it. Fair enough, Bruce. Fair enough. H2 defensive bold. Yeah, supportive, thing. There's a lot of good stuff that Iron Moth is capable of doing. It's just you need to get rid of that awful type combination, because that typing freaking sucks. I feel like Terra Grass is honestly quite good for it, because that way you're resistant to water, you are resistant to ground, you're neutrally damaged by rock, which you don't even see in rock and VGC all that much. But if you want to make me grab my Switch from my cards and shiny tads... I mean, there is no reason to never shine... There is no reason to not be always shiny hunting Lotad. You missed us getting 2 shinies. But how you doing, Seth? Hope you're doing delightful. Delightful. Oh, hey, Windows. That's not good. That is not a good thing, Jared. Oh, right, indeedy. I forgot you exist. We're gonna need to get the shiny Indeedee family. A bomb and a hoot hoot. Again, guys, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't. It is the best way to help support the channel. Yo! Look who actually family is finished! Let's go! Freaking go, Josuke Duck! And yes, that is a JoJo reference. Duck. It's Josuke Duck. Gentle nature, proud of its power. That is literally Josuke to a T. It's Josuke. Josuke Hikwakata. Oh, I'm not spoon-fed. I'm just adequately lucky. Oh, damn. Sprig. Sprigatito. It's the grass cat, which deserves to burn. I wouldn't say Sprigatito is my least favorite starter, though. There are several starters I dislike more than Sprigatito. There are several of them. It's more mild indifference to Sprigatito and Meowscarada. Granted, I dislike Meowscarada, but Sprigatito I don't actually dislike. It's more so the way people get about Meowscarada that off-puts me. The thing about Volbeat is Volbeat only appears when also the egg is in the water. That is amazing. The egg is in the water. Josuke Duck. And again, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. So today we are going to be finishing the rest of these eggs. Because I am going to go get all the eggs necessary. I'm going to work on hatching the remainder of these eggs. And that way, I can get a whole thing of Meowscarada eggs. Oh, hey, Windows didn't look good. That's not good, Jared. That's not good if Windows is not loading correctly. Windows issue. Dendori issue. Yeah, so now it's time for us to get serious with our egg hatching. Alright, we got 3. 1, 2. Okay, this is gonna be... We can finish these eggs. We'll be able to finish all of these by the end of tonight. Wanna. Lotad. Surskit. Honestly, had I known it would be so easy to shiny hunt for Surskit around here, I would have not hunted it during the main game, and I would have hunted something different. Because Surskit was an actual forehead when it came to that shiny hunt. Oh, nice. Okay. Honestly, like, this is... See, this water doesn't slow the game down much. I'm okay with this. Look at the friend. Quagsire is very friend. Quagsire is extremely friend. Oh, I didn't look correctly. So what are you doing? Just basically shutting down your computer and like trying to reload Windows? Because I've never really had that issue with Windows. Indeed. Beep beep. Indeed, go beep beep. Many thanks. Yeah. Volbeat and Illumise are both nighttime exclusive spawns, which is a little bit annoying because shiny hunting them is going to be a pain in the gonads. Thankfully, they're not version exclusives. Bulky Iron Mob with Lunge, Reflect Partner required. Interesting. I've generally heard of them using, like, a Struggle Bug. Let me with Annihilate, what was it? Terrifying Raid. The problem with... See, Annihilate is one of the terror raids on principle I kind of don't do, because they're not really worth it. The thing uses, I think, like, bulk up, close combat, and focus energy, and it just basically stacks its stats up into oblivion. It purges away its own debuffs with close combat, and it just crit haxes. And it can't even weaken its stats with things like Acid Spray or, like, Charm. As well. Okay, that's an idea. But even then, it's like, it gets so many crits, because it uses Focus Energy. And also has Shadow Claw, so, like, it just gets crits like freaking insanity. So it's still doing absurd damage. Yeah, Annihilate raids, Hatterene, Indeedee, Dondozo are, what's the big, Copperage. There's a few raids I just, on principle, do not do, because even if the level 6 raids, the chance of Urban Mystic is not worth it enough. But they require very, very specialized compositions I don't have prepared. But if you guys do want to help, I'd... Favorite pets. One about break is bugs. One in the Volbeat. Your Volbeat is exclusively a nighttime spawn, so you're going to need to wait for in-game night to activate. Oh, look, it's Oink alone. Legitimately... Yeah, I would say Oink Alone's probably my least favorite Pokemon this game added. Like, oh, don't do this to me, game. I am so glad I checked. If that Applin outbreak... Oh, boy. Oh. Oh, hecking heck. That derails my plans. If the outbreak isn't bugged. If this outbreak works, we are changing plans. We are hunting Applin. That right as we go started, we find a shiny Dachsbun. Not Dachsbun, Fido. Fun fact, if you ever go to Minute Festival, you might have to get KITAKAMI. Oh, interesting, Jared. Shiny Dorg. I'm sending that to Ash. See, this is my luck. My luck is cursed. You gotta remember, it's not just my luck is good, my luck is cursed at times. You gotta switch all plug shiny names on the you gotta. Yep. Yep, Rose. Yep. 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 Fido. Big goal. It's not marked. Okay. I am honestly very much hoping this Applin outbreak is bugged. I think the only time I've ever hoped an outbreak is bugged. It's not bugged. Okay. Oh, heckin' K-game. So this is how you wanna do them apples. We're shifting gears. We're hunting Applin. Take all of those plans that I had, shove them off the table, because we're hunting Applin. Because why make plans When the game decides hecking no. Oh, that's 4 shinies so far. We've gotten 4 shinies this stream so far. Alright. Well, I know what I'm doing when stream ends. I'm gonna be doing the rest of this outbreak off stream. Like, if we do not get the Applin while live, I am going to be doing this outbreak off stream, because Applin is a shiny hunt that I really do not want to do. I swear this man's like 5150. No, Roost, it's not that much. It's not that good. My odds aren't that good. So we need 3 Applin shinies. Because we've already gotten 1 shiny Applin. Which means we have 3.5 hours to get 3 shiny Applin. I don't like my odds on that. I really don't like my odds on that. But I will endeavor as much as I endeavor. Yeah, 1 in 300 is more like my odds. 1 for every Spartan. I have 1 odd for every Spartan. Destroy the Annihilate with Belly Bullet, Shell Bell, Spam, and Thunderbolt. Nice! Yeah, you really just gotta target the special attack with the special defense on there. You need something like big and bulky, and then you just target. Also, burning it is a good idea. Because that way it mitigates its physical attacks. I don't think it gets... I don't think it has guts. But yeah, Applin is an actual forehead right now. This is why I don't like Applin. Look how small this thing is and how hard it is to spot. Oh no! There's Applin in the walls. There are Applin inside of the walls. So the outbreak is semi-bugged. Specially. It has higher special bulk than physical bulk. But it's... yeah, it's a bulky Pokemon, but its bulk is higher on the special side than the physical side. I do like how Applin, when it runs away, it rolls. But your humorous apple rolling won't save you, Applin. You may supply me with comedy value, but it does not spare you. Oh, is that a deerling in the wall? That is a deerling in the wall. He's at the walls! He's at the god walls! Applin. Look how tiny they are. Applin is adorable. And highly amusing. But we will roast them. Oh, Poke, we are doing exactly that eventually. We are going to eventually be doing shiny giveaways. The thing is, we have so many shinies to give away, I need to archive all of them to keep track of which ones I have, which ones I am keeping, which ones are available for a giveaway, for things like the Shiny Reaction compilations. So curating the shiny, like, collection is a very, very intensive thing. Green apple becomes gold. Well, it becomes green. But I know when you evolve it into Applin, it's gold. It's caramel. Yes, you can find level 100 Magikarps in KITAKAMI. I believe you could find level 99 Magikarp back in Diamond Pearl. I think it was exclusively Platinum. You could find level 100, level 99 Magikarp. I think maybe in Black and White 2, or maybe just Black and White proper, you actually find level 100 Magikarp for a while. It's freaking hilarious. You know what? What am I doing? Alright, warheads on foreheads. Walk and wake. We might as well be walking on the sun. Go, aggressive Dino Chicken Nuggy. It is time for Dino Chicken Nuggy to go on the aggro sieve. Nature Preserve. Maybe. Dino Chicken Nuggy wants applesauce. And yes, I refer to Walking Wake as Dino Chicken Nuggy because it's a dinosaur. It is it's Dino Chicken Nuggy. We love Dino Chicken Nuggy. Okay, let's go. This outbreak is... I hope this outbreak decides to be merciful on me. Because I really do not look forward to Shiny Hunting Applin. It's probably one of the shinies I have least looked forward to. Okay, so we need 20 more KOs. We're at 40 knockouts right now. 41. Gonna be 42. It's gonna be trolling us. It wouldn't be apple abuse if you get apple abuse. Well, yes, but it's a joke because it's apples, and Walking Wake is destroying the apples. It is smushing them into paste. So I would say it is applesauce. Also, more violent term could be something else, but it's applesauce is the PG term. And again, guys, if you haven't done so, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for some more actual nonsense from everyone's favorite moron, Metamaxis. Go. Go, Dino Chicken Nuggy. Yeah, they're in the walls. They're in the walls. Trees are talking. Yo! That's one! That is one Applin down! Two more to go. Two more apple faces. Dino Chicken Nuggy did bring in the apple. Let's go. Green. One down, two to go. Stop stealing my luck. I'm sorry, I can't help it. The apple loves me. Lil Apple Durgaron. You just reached 1-200. Yeah, what? Fair point. Fair enough. That's a cat. You just increase. Again, just get rid of that if you haven't done so already before. Dino Chicken Nuggy Apple Core. Look a little Apple Durgan. Lil Apple Durgaron. You might as well be walking on the sun. Apple Durgaron, you might as well be walking on the sun. See, all I have is just Smash Mouth in my head right now, which is not really a problem. But I am extremely pleased we did get one while doing our knockouts. May I suggest when you make a short of this, you put on all 5 shorts just to show how insane this is? Oh, my dear friend Roost. Probably not gonna do... they're all gonna be, like, separate ones. But, if I think of it, I will Why are you all freezing up? Honestly, one nut I might do that at some point. 5 down 1, 5 for 1. I probably may do that at some point. Oh, nice. What shine did you get? Oh, no, shiny corfish, right? But yeah, I'm probably gonna do that where I just added them all into one thing. One stream, one night. 5 shinies, one night. And that's not even including if we do get any from continuing this outbreak. Because we need only 2 more Applins. You might as well be walking on the sun. Do. Yes, Applin, get back here. You shall be smashed into applesauce. Alright, 1 more Applin needs being KO'd. And then, there you go, you'll be the sacrificial apple. Alright. Full KO combo chain. Time to go... stuff. I'm gonna need to go get some more stocking up on items. Decent. No good. Oh, that's fine. I'm gonna need to go stock up on some things. Shiny Volbeat. Now I'm gonna need Lotad. Ooh. Lotad is a good friend. We like Lotad. We're gonna head right over here. I am so happy that I had to fly over to Medali in order to get that level 2 egg power sandwich. I never would have noticed that Applin outbreak otherwise. Alright. I think I need onions. Yes, onions. Pay with LP. There we go. Alright, that's good. Wait, I feel like every single day you earn, like, a small amount of LP, unless, like, when you attack stuff you get LP. Because I know for certain I had, like, 18,000 LP. Well, it was 10,000 LP, then 18,000 another day. Alright. Alright, you foreheads. It's time to get apple hunting. It is time to get apple hunting. Did I save right? Yes, I saved the game. Alright. Let's get going, foreheads. Dragon sandwich, which is avocados. Tomato, onion, green bell, and 2 things of avocado. Spicy yerba. Let's go. Munchlax outbreak, nice. Yeah, we got our Munchlax outbreak, and we got our Munchlax shinies. I'm very pleased we finally got our Munchlax shinies, because they were honestly relatively painless for shiny hunts. Now I understand why my Grubbin shiny hunt has been just an actual forehead, because we got this. I've been honestly wanting to do an Applin outbreak for so long. It's like, yeah, no, we got the Applin outbreak. Applin is no longer a forehead. Applin is no longer the Giga forehead. It used to be. Let's go. Nom 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 nom. I think Spicy Yerba Mystic interacts okay with Dragon. It could be one of the few that doesn't. Counterpower Dragon, we're good to go, people. We are good to go, foreheads. Alright. 2 green apples is all we need. 2 green Applin. Which is going to be annoying to look for, because it's... Okay. Oh, there's a lot of them. Okay. Okay, good. That's a lot more Applin than I was expecting. It's not going to be a pleasant hunt. But it is at least tolerable. It'll be okay. This is tolerable. So we just gotta wait now for all of our munchlax. Not our munchlax, our applin. Little applin. The little happy apple. Picnic. Yeah, I got a plan. I'm back when you missed a lot, Seth. Gonna recommend you kind of rewatch everything so far, like when this thing ends off, because this was a fiasco that's been going on, and like a fiasco in the best way. So words cannot do justice the shenanigans that happened. It is an experience that must be experienced. Oh boy, this has been fun. Oh no need to be scared. It's good shenanigans. It is good shenanigans that have happened. Come on, Applin. Stop being stingy with your encounters. I know you want to give me some more encounters. There's the more encounters. Oh, my shiny luck. Just miss meta showing you God before meta. No, it's not getting lucky, Roost. It's called skill. It's called skill. Skill issue. I mean, with how long I've hunted for the Applin family, I've been overdue. Bye-bye, Meep. Thank you very much for popping in. But yeah, it's been a heckin' day. Okay, bye. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I got some ideas for future stuff. I guess I could do Majora's Mask first thing for the next series. If I do have access to Majora's Mask on Switch now. I don't know, there's a couple things that I could go to places from with my ideas for series, because when I finish Metroid and when I finish Kirby, I will need other series to occupy those spaces, and well, next month we're probably going to be doing the new Mario game, so there is that. So like, there's options, but I do need to figure out everything. I need more sparkles. More sparkles. More bright things. Oh, look, it's Deerling. Our dear friend Deerling. Just like our dear friend Ash. Which is the reason I went for Dragon Sandwich, not grass. Because I do not want Deerling spawn interference again. I do not want a 15th shiny Deerling. I want that number to stay at 14. Unless Sly gets another shiny male Sprigatito, then I want another shiny Deerling. Because then I wanted to keep getting a higher number. Hey, welcome in! The nerds, how are you doing? Right now we're hunting for shiny Applin. But welcome in. And again, guys, And again, guys, if you have not done so already, please do not forget to leave a like and subscribe. Ugh. Words are hard. I struggle with basic sentence structure. I struggle. Whoop. That is, a cricketune, if I am not mistaken. Thought I just saw a golden carp. I love that shiny Magikarp in this game is reflective gold. It just looks so awesome. Like, it's the same with shiny Komodo, where, like, it is reflective metallic gold. It's not just, oh, it's like yellowish color. Like, no, it's legit metallic-y gold. Good, rain has ceased, meaning game performance is back up to what it should be. Very good. Very, very good. What shinies have we gotten so far? Oh, we've gotten 5 shinies so far? No, 6. Apom. Hoot Hoot. Quaxley. We did some Masuda hunting for a bit, then we found that we had a outbreak of Applin. Then... There'll be 5 then. Right? Yeah, 5 shinies today. So it would be the... Yeah, so the Quaxley was the 3rd one. Then... 4th one was the shiny... Fido. That was the 4th one. 5th was the shiny Applin we got while setting up the outbreak. So, 5 shinies. Alright, and yes, the Apom was rare marked. I just said that because you're fumbling at words is what it sounded like. Ah. I struggle with words. They're hard. Words are hard. Yeah, rare mark, shiny Apom. Indeed. It was rare. It was a rare marked Apom. Hand monkey. I can show when we go back to the menu, because we're doing the sandwich now. Hello there, Emblem Leo. How are you doing? Hope you are doing very well. Thank you very much for popping in. Alright, where is this shiny Applin? Come on, Applin. We just need 2 more shinies. And then we can let the rest of you, Applin, rest in peace. We just need 2 of you. How long was in the method? I haven't gotten Quaxley, and I've done 5 boxes. Yeah, that's not close to odds yet. It's 17. It's a little more than 17 entire boxes before you hit odds for Masuda Method. However, Masuda Method is the only way to get shiny Quaxley. But it doesn't realistically take that long when you know, like, all the ins and outs. Like, there's a level 2 egg power sandwich in Madala that we use to get our eggs. And then if you run egg power while doing that, it will hatch and actually speeds them up. I will say, though, the nerds, this Masuda Method is by far faster than the Masuda Method back in Generation 8 and earlier. Back in Gen 8, it required 256 steps to hatch an egg. As of Gen 9, well, 256 for a single egg cycle, which most eggs are, like, 5 to 6 to 7, if not more egg cycles. With Scarlet Violet, they cut that number in half to 128. So, hatching eggs in this game is roughly 3 times faster than hatching them in Sword and Shield. The reason for the 3 times faster is when you use egg power sandwiches, that speeds up your egg hatching by a significant margin, which takes it from half the time to, well, a little less than half the time, to around 1/3 of the time it takes. So you could basically hatch 15 eggs in this game in the time it takes to hatch a batch of 5 back in Sword and Shield. It's honestly kind of insane. It does. Egg power both boosts the egg spawn rate and decreases the amount of steps required to hatch eggs. It does both. It's a very, very helpful sandwich power, which I just go to the shop and buy the egg power sandwich, egg power food, because it's less money than getting the ingredients and then making the sandwich, as well as less time consuming. Yeah, there's a lot of little things when it comes to the sandwiches in this game that most people aren't aware of, which is something that Pokemon has kind of always been notorious for, which is there's so many little details with things that they never explain that are super helpful to know, but you never know because nothing ever explains it. Yeah, I just go to the Egg Power Level 2 sandwich at Medali. It is one of the stores along, like, I can show you it when we go back to Medali. But yeah, I go there, get the Egg Power Level 2 sandwich, get my eggs, get several boxes. I will basically spend half a day just collecting eggs while I'm doing other stuff just on my computer, talking with friends, just, doing other things. And then I will, of course, hatch them on stream. About an Egg Power Level 2 sandwich generally gives me about 50 eggs, so it does take a couple hours to fill up your boxes fairly heavily, but I would rather that than literally running around in circles like you do back in Sword and Shield. I think the egg collecting method in this game is far better. You just have to make sure you empty out your egg basket in your picnic every, 3 or so minutes to get your maximum eggs. I am excited to get DLC Part 2 with Kieran. See, I feel like Kieran is gonna go have his villain arc in the DLC Part 2. Returning the game. Roaring Moon. I love Roaring Moon. Probably one of my favorite shinies in the game as well. I do love my dragons. But being a Steel-type fan, I do like dragon types. Buying the bundle, I would get money. Yeah, nice. Very nice. And again, guys, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. As well as, if you haven't done so already, would recommend, when the stream lets out, checking out our Metroid Dread Let's Play series. We do a lot of recorded stuff here, so if you enjoy the nonsense and shenanigans that go on in the stream, you will enjoy the nonsense and shenanigans that happen when recording. Because there are shenanigans that happen when recording. It is one of the main reasons we do the recorded content. For all of the shenanigans. No, that's not shiny. Good. Everyone making fun of Kieran. Nobody likes the Soul Loser Pokemon. Many thanks, Solo Teal. Oh, nice. How well did the solo go, Mr. J Redman guy? Yeah. See, Kieran, I would say of all the rivals in Pokemon, Kieran is only slightly above Blue for me. I don't like Blue. I think Blue is too cocky and too arrogant. And I don't like that Blue never admits defeat, in a sense. He's a dickhead for literally no reason, and I don't like that. It just rubs me the wrong way. That's why I like Beatty back in Sword and Shield, because, like, BD has that arrogance and cockiness, and is like, oh, you absolutely obliterated me time and time again. Damn. It's like, I like that moment of, like, them acknowledging you absolutely thrashed them. And Blue never gives you that. I do like that Kieran, like, he's like the loser in a sense. Like, a lot of people probably did. Don't feel bad, Anakin. Twiggy, aka Turtwig Trainer, thought Grusha was a girl. So, you're not alone. Pokemon character designs at times can be very androgynous. A lot like some Link designs. Kieran might be the one who messes with Terapagos. No, I don't think Kieran's gonna mess with Terapagos. I think there's gonna be another Pokemon that's gonna be like the thing that happens in the Indigo Disc. Because I don't think Terapagos is gonna be like the big bad. Because if you look at the DLC icon Pokemon that were in Scarlet Violet and in Sword and Shield, you have Ogerpon is like the mascot for the Teal mask, obviously, Ogerpon. You have Urshifu for Isle of Armor. You had Big Head thing. Calyrex was the mascot of the Crown Tundra, and the mascot for the Indigo Disc is Terapagos. So it's like, I don't think they're gonna have Terapagos be the bad guy. I don't think Briar's evil. I think Briar's just like a nerd. Because here's the thing. Briar just wants to study the rocks. And speaking from experience, I am actually a classically trained geologist. I have my degree from college in geology. Literally, I study rocks as a thing. So it's like, don't get between a geologist and rocks. It's mostly she just wants to study the rocks. Yeah, based on the mythological story that the Loyal Three are based on, there's probably more to them. Because the story of them is the Tale of the Bamboo Cutter. Which, if you know stuff about the Tale of the Bamboo Cutter, you know some stuff about the Tale of the Bamboo Cutter. However, for those who don't know, spoilers, refrain from them. Like, spoilers, potential leaks, things like that. That is not to be in the chat. Surprises, for stuff, we like to leave the surprises for people, so potential leaks and potential spoilers, do not mention. But yeah, I think that there is definitely more, because one thing that they did mention back when they did the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra was the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra was a test for the whole idea of, like, do people want this whole DLC thing? Poke, please chill with the caps. I know. Please chill with the caps. Because, like, one thing that they explicitly said this back when they released when they announced that it was going to be a DLC for Sword and Shield, was that it was a test. And they saw people liked the DLC idea. This is something people are okay with. They actually want this. So, when it came time for Scarlet Violet, they were like, okay, the last DLC stuff was a test. Now, we know this is gonna work, we know people like it, let's go full in. Because the stories of the Crown Tundra and the Isle of Armor really didn't connect with one another at all, and they didn't really connect with the main story of Galar. the story of the Teal Mask does connect with the story of main Scarlet Violet, which, very likely, the story of Indigo Disk is going to also heavily connect back to the main story of Scarlet Violet, and connect to the Teal Mask, because now that they know people like the DLC idea, they are gonna go all in on making it better than it was back at the first DLC when it was only a prototype. So, good hope. So it means that there's gonna be a lot more. Hey, nice, Shiny Munchlax! And you didn't need to do the Ogre ousting for Shiny Munchlax. Like a true legend. Like a true absolute legend. Like what we did. Because, yeah, for our living shiny decks, we did not go the weak route. We went the strongest route. How many shinies do you have in Violet? Just over box of the mouse button. Oh, just in this game, I would say 350? I would say. We have a lot. Including all of my shinies from my previous games, we are well over 400. So we've got a lot. Yeah, we've been doing a lot. I tried, man, I really did. Nice work on that, respect. We've been doing this for a lot. We've been doing this for a good while. I can show some of the shinies we have in this game when this sandwich ends. But we have been shiny hunting for a long... Well, we've been shiny hunting for a long time. We've been doing the living shiny decks for about 8 months. So we've done very well. Yeah, my actual playthrough file, the team that I beat the Elite Four with and then beat the game with, I actually had 2 shinies on it. One of which was my shiny Excalibur, which we hatched via Masuda method in 16 eggs with no shiny charm. And then the other was my shiny Pawmi that I got full odds just playing the game off screen. Playing my own file. It was amazing. The game was beyond hard to make. I believe you are required to have 3 people co-oping with you, so I believe that is a 4-person co-op is required to get the shiny Munchlax from Ogre Ousting. I believe. I don't know, but I've known that like that's how people do the Ogre Ousting to get the shiny Munchlax. But yeah, I'm not gonna do that Munchlax for Ogre. I'm not gonna do the Ogre Ousting. Maybe I will do it at some point. But yeah, for the living shiny decks, like free giveaway shinies in game. Like I don't count those towards the living decks. That's why I don't count my shiny Zacian, Zamazenta, or Eternatus towards the living shiny decks, because eventually they will be shiny huntable. But for the time being, they're just not shiny obtainable legitimately. Outside of the free event giveaway they did back in Sword and Shield, where it's like, oh, if you have your Shield version, you get shiny Zamazenta. If you got Sword, if you have Shield, you get shiny Zacian. If you have Sword, you get shiny Zamazenta, and for both games, you get shiny Eternatus. But you can't shiny hunt for them, presently. When Indigo Disk comes out, we're probably going to get a way of shiny hunting them. Even if we were... Yes, we got close, yeah. I've heard the horror story of the Ogre Ousting. It's a neat idea. I do like that they have a minigame, because I'm glad that they're starting to do mini-games in Pokemon again. Because it bodes well for, like, my hope that they will have, like, the Battle Frontier in, with the BB League. That's my big hope. Olive rolling. Oh yeah, olive rolling. I legitimately forgot that existed. Mostly because you are forced into doing that for the main story. I legit forgot it existed. Overall, even possible or hard mode for the new player. I don't know if it is. I haven't done it. You didn't miss anything, Logan. Nothing happened in the last 20 minutes. No shinies, unfortunately. I was really hoping, right as I said, no shinies, unfortunately, we would get a shiny Applin. Alas, we did not. Yeah, the Fresh Start Mochi is the only useful Mochi. Because the others are basically, like, they're free versions of the vitamins, which is helpful. But, en masse, the vitamins are a bit more... Because, I mean, I have several hundred of each of the feathers to EV train my Pokemon, so I don't need the Mochis. The Fresh Start Mochi is the only one that I'm like, this I need, because it's the most convenient. But, yeah, the Mochis are... They're not irrelevant. I will say they are actually very helpful. Because it is a free way of getting the vitamins, which are a bit of a pain in the butt for money grinding. But the Fresh Start one is the only one that I'm realistically going to be using. But even then, it's like, I have the EV reduction berries. In a lot of cases, the EV reduction berries are generally good enough. Like, unless I have a Pokemon, say, like Incineroar, which in competitive you want Incineroar to have, like, a little bit of HP, a little bit of, like, physical attack, certain defensive stat investments, and then, like, a little bit of speed. Where going in and, like, okay, figuring out how many of each stat I have there, like, that's annoying. No, Fresh Start Mochi, let's wipe everything and redo it. But it was like, okay, my Dialga's 252 special attack, 252 speed, and like 4 HP. I don't need... I can just, boom, slap 26 EV reduction bears of special attack in there, 26 EV reduction bears of speed, and whatever the HP one is, and then we're good. That's shiny Vulpix. Oh, nice! Iron Hands, Belly Jump, Drain Punch. That's always fun. It's pissing me when we get on Sandwich and expand the group and I find 3 shinies, find 0. I mean, that's just how luck goes at times. Like, it's how I know people that have done one Dynamax adventure and gotten a shiny legendary without even shiny hunting for it. And we went almost 700 Dynamax adventures for shiny Ho-Oh, and then at 694, we finally got the shiny Ho-Oh. Now, it's all the way RNG goes. That is the most appealing thing about shiny hunting, is just the randomness of what can happen. Because I'll be real, for a long time, I was actually a very, like, an anti-shiny person, and the reason for that was, for a long time, I was, like, exclusively a competitive battler, and all that I ever knew about shinies was how people, like, hack shinies into the game. So all that I had to associate with shinies was people hacking, and I'm very, very adamantly anti-hacking, which you will find the anti-genning rants in just about every other stream. But for a long time, that was the association I had with shinies, was they're a hacker thing. And then I got to know, like, actual shiny hunters. And I started shiny hunting myself, and was like, this is the good side of shiny hunting and shinies that I never knew existed. I like this. And my, perspective on shinies is actually pretty much 180. Which is why I'm actually very happy that hackers are finally getting called out in VGC. Because, like, good. I'll find 2 full odds on call with him. Oh! Ooh, that's a bit rough. 2 full odds on call. Yeah, that's the great thing about shinies. You never know when you're gonna get it. It could take one sandwich and you get all of them on a single sandwich, which we have done. You can get no shinies on 10 sandwiches, which also happened with us. Where, when we were shiny hunting for Garcadet, it literally took me it was on my 10th sandwich I finally found my shiny Garcadet. And then, right after, I found my second shiny Garcadet on the same sandwich. Keep in mind, this was my 10th sandwich. So it's like, it's just, that's the way that RNG goes. I got the shiny Psyduck and named it the Duck. It's level 100. Nice! The moment. Nice. Thermo Man. That is a name right there. Toadschool is one of the names. Toadschool amuses me. They're not allowing you to trade hack Pokemon or use them in air raids. Good! Good, they should ban hacked stuff. Like, it's one of those things where the hammer is needed to come down on hacking, because it's been a parasite within the community for a long time, and now it's being cut out. Good. But again, guys, if you haven't done so, hey, we're getting raided by our dear friend Ash. Hello there, Ash, the forehead queen herself. If you guys haven't done so, recommend giving a subscribe to our friend Ash. If she hits 500 subs by the end of the year and gets monetization, she's going to be streaming Gen 5 Sleep Lock, and she hates Gen 5. So we need to get her to do that. But you, for the first time in a long while, our dear friend Ash, have been streaming. What perhaps did you do tonight, my dear friend? But now we reset, and we get back to Naplin. 5 subs for Gen 5. Yup, exactly. But how are you everyone doing? Yeah, haven't done so? Please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. But you were doing some stuff in the DLC, it seems. Finish the DLC. Nice. So you have acquired Ogerpon. Hello, Seth. Thank you very much. Have a good night. Thank you very much, Kayla. Forehead. Thank you very much, nerds. Thank you very much. Dearling. Hey, it's our friend Volcanic Barkanine. How you doing? How is Volcanic? How you been, buddy? So, we've had a pretty crazy, insane day so far. So, we got a shiny Josuke duck. We got a shiny Apom with a rare mark. We got a shiny Applin while setting up this outbreak. And you're gonna love this one, Ash. We got a shiny Bagel, in addition to a shiny Hootie. We were literally on our way to start setting up the outbreak. And right there, Bagel. Bagel. It was Bagel. That's what Ash calls Fido. We love Bagel. All of those, by the way, went into the giveaway box. That were the spare ones. Shiny Munchlax number 2 on the same sandwich. Nice. Max, I forgot to set the birthday, so I can't get the cake reactor mark. I think you can still set your birthday. So I think there should be a way to still set it up. Winking, pika, pick. Oh, yeah, for any second count, that also works. Really? You can't go back and change that. Interesting. Also, Ash. Pika Pick. Ash loves Pikachu, and she goes crazy anytime the Pika Pick enters anything. But yeah, how has everyone been doing this fine and wonderful night? If you haven't done so, please don't forget to leave a like on the stream. It is the best way to support the channel. But yeah, it's going well. It's been okay. But yeah, so even if, like, we end off stream, I'm still going to be off-screen shiny hunting this outbreak of Apple. Because I want to get this, the Applin family is a shiny hunt I want dead. Like, it's like Fungus. I never want to have to hunt this thing again. So I'm going to do it off screen. I have my replay buffer running in the background where whenever I play Scarlet Violet, or even Sword and Shield for that matter, like when I'm preparing for the Elite Battle League, which, for those who don't know, the Elite Battle League is a battle league between me and several other Pokemon YouTube creators, where we battle every week. And I'm presently undefeated in the league for this season. And when I'm, like, getting EVs for, you know, I'm going and battling Pokemon to grind up the last few EVs that I need, I will have my replay buffer running just in the event that I run into a shiny, whenever I'm playing this game, doing Terra raids, or just doing other stuff. I do have my replay buffer running, so in the event something just stupid happens, like I get a shiny, I have the reaction saved. So the replay buffer is a very valuable thing to have. Thanksgiving is always a wonderful time. Though Thanksgiving is not a wonderful time for Ho-Oh, because it's literally a flying golden turkey. Which, I'm finally super happy that hunt is finished. But yeah, glad to hear your stream went well, Ash. Oh yeah, so, the nerds, you do not know the horror story that was Shiny Ho-Oh. So, the first game that we played for the channel was Heart Gold. Was the Let's Play we did of Heart Gold, which would recommend going and checking out our Heart Gold Let's Play. First series I ever did, I'm not proud of it. But if you want to see the bumbling beginnings of Smooth Brain Maxis, I would recommend checking it out. And I was like, you know, I got a Ho-Oh Dynamax Adventure Pathway. Let's do a shiny Ho-Oh hunt. And so we started shiny hunting Ho-Oh. And then, we didn't get shiny Ho-Oh. Went over 100 encounters. Still didn't get the shiny Ho-Oh. I was like, okay. You know, we got a shiny Reshiram in 28 Dynamax Adventures. We got Rayquaza in 14. Got, like, Necrozma in, like, 23. We got a lot of shinies, like, fairly quickly. Okay, I can take it. I can take that. 300. Okay. Not as bad as Kartana was, which Kartana was one I did off-screen, which was about high 300s, low 400s encounters. I don't actually have the encounter number done. I was like, okay, you know, Kartana was worse. I can deal with this. Then it went into 500, and I was just like, oh! Keep in mind, by this point, it had been over a year of shiny hunting Ho-Oh at this point. Then, it went over a year and a half, and I was like, okay, 600 DAs, I think it was like 550 DAs, I was like, okay, we're cutting it off here. I'm gonna do Ho-Oh DAs off-screen on my own, because I did the math for time, where doing a DA with other people, I would need at bare minimum 2 other people and to win every single Dynamax adventure in order to have it be the exact same, like, wins per amount of time as just doing them solo, assuming a 50-50 win rate. Which, I win more often than a 50-50 win rate. You know, I would win really more along the lines of like 80% of the time when doing solos. And I realized that it was just leagues faster to do Dynamax Adventure solo, because a Dynamax Adventure solo with animations off. Because when you are doing online raids with people, you have the internet connecting times and the animations. Because when you're connecting with other people, you are forced into using animations. So cutting out the animations time, cutting out the loading time, would bring the entire thing down, cutting out the connection times too, would bring the entire thing down to like maybe 6-7 minutes per Dynamax Adventure. And I could just knock out like 20, 30, 40 Dynamax Adventures in a single afternoon. You're right, Ash, it was a skill issue. Much like your giant forehead. And I would basically just, like, every day do, like, 15, 20 Dynamax Adventures, you know, off-screen. And, you know, run the replay buffer the entire time. And eventually we got it. You heard me, Ash. You heard me. Your giant forehead's a skill issue. You mean to roll that back? You mean what? Yeah, I know. You can see it from orbit. The Oxus uses it as a landing beacon. Well, Ash, we know why you're so hard-headed. Sorry, Ash, you make it too easy. When you come in here and you say that stuff is a skill issue, you invite retribution. Forehead. I'm sorry for your massive forehead, Ash. Did you get any shiny Pokemon while hunting? Oh, we got several, H. We received several shinies. I honestly don't know how many there were. I know it was a minimum of 7. I know one of them was a shiny Metang. I know one of them was a shiny Politoed. But I don't know the exact... I don't know the exact Pokemon and what they were for, like, what Dynamax Adventures. I can't even go back. I was like, oh, during these days I was doing Dynamax Adventures for Ho-Oh. We were doing several different Dynamax Adventure Shinies at the same time. So I don't actually know how many was what. How many checks for this stupid Orthworm? Orthworm we actually got very quickly. We were just doing a Steel-type sandwich in Asado Desert. So we were actually looking for Tinkaton. And we found 2 shiny Orthworm in the same time as it took us to, like, well, on a single sandwich we found 2 shiny Orthworm before we ever found a single shiny Tinkaton. The Orthworm was, we actually gave away one of the Orthworm because we had 2. So it was like we only needed the 1. We always give out our shinies. But also, oh, there's Outbreak, I swear. Oh boy. You've been doing the KO method. Shiny Orthworm, no stage. Nice. But yeah, we are probably going to be ending off some point relatively soonish. One of the reasons why is I kind of measure how long the stream is, time-wise, by how tired my jaw gets. Because I'm not as used to recording for extended stretches of time. I'm not used to, like, you know, these very, very long 2+ hour streams at this point yet. I have to sort of build back up to that. That, you know, the muscles in my jaw when talking for 2+ hours continuously, they start to get a little tired. And it starts to, like, hurt a little. So it's like, okay, we're gonna probably cut it off at, like, some point. And I'm still gonna, like, be hunting the Outbreak off-stream with the replay buffer running. Terapagos, Paldea, or, you know, Terapagos is Paldea. Because it didn't exist in the Unova Pokedex. It's a Paldean Pokemon for classification. Because it depends on, like, what region the thing is in. Like, like, just because, say, Zoroark's first appearance was when Sinnoh was still ongoing, it is still a Unobin Pokemon, despite it being first shown inside of Sinnoh. Same with Lucario. Lucario was first shown off back in Hoenn because of, the anime and things like that, but it's a Sinnoh Pokemon. Even if, like, a thing has an association with one region, it is from the region it was released during the generation of. It's very weird how it works, but it's that. Minochalidon is Unova, brilliant. Paldean. That is a Paldean Pokemon. Because the best way of thinking about it is this. If you go back to just the Pokedex that existed during that game, was that Pokemon in the actual dex? Is like the best way. Like, Archaludon did not exist back in Unova. Which we do have to get back to our Shiny Duraludon hunt, because we still need one more Shiny Duraludon for the completed Archaludon family. We have one Shiny Duraludon. We still need one more. I saw that little sparkly thing and I thought that was an Applin. It's not. Unfortunately, Archaludon cannot be found in Paldea. Well, it means Paldea as in within the dex that is the Paldea dex. It's grouped by, like, what game it was released in. But it's within, like, the Paldea dex, which is the dex of Pokemon that were released during the Scarlet Violet games. It's very weird to explain, but it's like... because Pokemon has never really been good with terminologies. Hey, look, Ash! It's your favorite Pokemon! Our dear friend Deerling, just like you. Did you get very shiny in that? No, not yet. The thing is, on my Scarlet version, I have the special outbreaks saved, I hope, which I am going to be working on shiny hunting Clefairy during that. Like, off-stream for things. I'm gonna go... Thank you very much, Logan. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. Thank you very much for tuning in. You guys are the ones that make all of this possible. Because if you guys weren't here, you're the ones that make this a community. Because if you weren't here, I would just be some idiot talking into a camera. You guys are the ones that make this a community. Deerling. Our dear friend Ash. And her favorite Pokemon, Deerling. From her favorite generation, Generation 5 Unova. You know I'm not wrong, Ash. We know you love Deerling. You aren't... I mean, I am an idiot talking into a camera. I'm an idiot talking into a camera to entertain people, is the thing. Like you are, dear friend. It's always fun to mess with you. Yes, Unova. Yes, Unova. The answer is always yes, Unova. Yes, 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 yes. I didn't call you an idiot. I'm the idiot. I'm the one entertaining you. The idiot entertains. Forehead. Forehead Queen. Forehead Queen E. Oh, wait, right, that DM is probably going to reach you before you get up to that part in the video. No, I will not stop that, Ash. All I did was say E. All I did was say the letter E. Oh, it's a Murkrow. Oh no, now Ash is pinging me into oblivion. Have they removed Wild Exploding Shiny Voltorb with Pokemon being in there? Yes, I am happy they removed that. Because, I'll be real, I don't like that Pokemon can, like, detonate or run away at all. I think it's just very annoying, because even if you're not shiny hunting for certain things, if you're just trying to complete the Pokedex, getting some of those Pokemon can be infuriating. So, I think that, like, not having, like, it adds, like, personality to the Pokemon, yeah. Like, it's funny watching Voltorb go kaboom. But, if you're trying to catch a Voltorb, it just makes it more infuriating to actually try and catch it. So, yeah, it's kind of the same thing that I am with that you can't find wild Ditto as Ditto proper. You need to just kind of get lucky by encountering Pokemon and then hoping Ditto was impersonating them. And same with Zoro, where granted you can kind of tell Zoro was you can kind of tell when Zoro was a thing. But for me, it's more like just the practicality of Ditto is a very important Pokemon just competitively for, you know, breeding Pokemon, that they really shouldn't have. There should be a. Excuse me. There should be, at the very least, a Ditto static spawn, so that people can find a Ditto easily. Granted, the Terra raids for Ditto are quite easy, but even then, shouldn't really be the case. It really should be more, Ditto should be something you can go to a set location to and have an easy chance of getting it, in my opinion. Have you not done the top left button to tell you? I've done that, but I mean is, like, I could look out at this field right here and just see, like, by that tree over there, just like a Ditto hopping by. You know, it's no mess, no fuss. Just I can see a Ditto right there. I can go straight to it, get that Ditto, and done. You know, that's kind of more what it is. It's just like something like that. Or Magikarp and Ditto raids, or let you help him. Yeah, but the thing about the raids is you need online specifically for that. You can't really do that in a solo raid. Though I do love it when people do the Mirror Armor Corviknight ones. I do love that. That's funny. No shines in the meantime. If the BB League have all new Pokemon as the races, and some of the new waves of Pokemon, I don't think everyone's going to have new evolutions. I think the Archaludon is going to be the only one that's like a new evolution. Maybe there's going to be more, but I don't think they're going to go with like 5 or 6 or 7 new cross-gen evolutions. I think it's probably going to be limited to like Archaludon and maybe one other. Which I always go the pessimistic route when it comes to things. Like I always underassume. I deliberately underassume is I guess the better way of phrasing it. So that way I don't over-expect things, and when things don't meet those expectations, I'm not disappointed. I will always under-expect. So that way, when they will naturally exceed those, you know, deliberately kneecapped expectations, it is more, oh, that's awesome. Because, like, when I went into Tears of the Kingdom, my assumption was it's just going to be Breath of the Wild again, with maybe some small underground areas in a few places. And then I saw, whoa, it's Breath of the Wild, but, like, it's got an actual story. It's got the sky. It's got, like, this whole massive underground area. There's so much here. And it was, like, that genuine, just, like, my expectations being completely obliterated is the reason why I will deliberately undersell my expectations of things. So I will, like, get that just shock factor. Well, yeah, but the thing is, there's a lot of people who, like, convince themselves, like, there were so many people that when, like, Sword and Shield was gonna come out, they convinced themselves it was going to be Megas are coming back, every Pokemon is gonna be there, and it was gonna be this, and this, like, all this wildly unrealistic things. and then when none of those wildly unrealistic things happened, they got extremely hostile. Which, it's a small portion, like, that has that happen, which, you know, happens with, like, everything. But when stuff gets to that degree, it's like, that's not healthy. You know, it's take a step back, take a chill pill, take a breather. And it's not like people should be getting, like, super aggro hostile about. It's just a game. You know, it's like, I would say on the list of my, like, 10 favorite Pokemon that existed at the time of Scarlet Violet's release, so, you know, not including any Pokemon that, because of Scarlet Violet, actually, like, moved up on that list, all but 2 of my top 10 favorites were given the axe with Sword and Shield. So until the DLC of Sword and Shield, only 2 of my favorite Pokemon were in the game. And I was like, I am super happy for that. I am glad most of my favorites got the axe, because it gives me time to, like, experience more Pokemon. Because that's why I play the new games. I don't play the new games to use the same Pokemon I've used for years before in a new game. I play the new games to see the new stuff. That's why my policy is whenever I play a Pokemon game, I will only use new Pokemon with that game. This game has introduced 8 new Pokemon. The Indigo Disc revealed 8 so far. Using Paradox, Entei, and Terrakion. Yeah. I think Paradox, Entei, and Terrakion is a given, because they've shown us Raging Bolt and Iron Crown. They've done 2 of the 3. Logically, we can assume that there is going to be a 3rd. Because you've also got to remember, when did they reveal Walking Wake and Iron Leaves? On Pokemon Day's big presentation. They revealed the DLC the same day. Then, they revealed Raging Bolt and Iron Crown for the mini Pokemon present that was significantly later. And then they revealed another Paradox pair. A pair of Doxes, if you will. So they revealed one pair, added it into the game the same day. They revealed another pair in the Indigo Disc another day, and did not implement into the game. There is a pattern there. There's a very clear pattern. If it is if you count Walking Wake and Iron Leaves as being Indigo Disc. Because so Terapagos, Walking Wake, Iron Leaves, Archaludon, Raging Bolt, Iron Crown, and Terrakion. Yes, that would be a total of 8. I think there's definitely more Pokemon that are going to be in the Indigo Disc than just those 8. There's very likely going to be more, but I don't think it's going to be like, there's going to be like 20 of them. I think it's going to be maybe like 10 at most? Like 10 total at most? And I also think the stupid turtle is going to be overpowered to the week. The only weak rock being overused. Only being weak to rock being overused. Not really. I don't think Terapagos is going to be overpowered. I think, honestly, Terapagos is going to be a bit underpowered. The only way I can see Terapagos being overpowered is if it gets, like, no... Unless its Terra type is, like, it has no weakness, but it gets stab on every move. That's the only way I think, like, it would be overpowered. But I don't think Terapagos is going to be too powerful. Because, like, there's only, like, one powerful form of Ogerpon, and that is the Fire Mask. But even then, that's only in Smogon, because Smogon's a bunch of buttheads. Where there's a lot of ways of circumventing Ogerpon. I don't think Terapagos is going to be too big of a threat. Famous last words, but I mean, I will gladly eat my words if Terapagos is overpowered. But I think it's also worth thinking, overpowered in the sense of Smogon, and overpowered in terms of, like, the actual format that Pokemon balance for are two different things. You know, Smogon is by no means an official format. Smogon is a fan rule set where the people playing the game have certain Pokemon that they really like. And historically, things that threaten those Pokemon, they get banned. I'm not saying anything, I'm not making any implications, I'm just saying there's a pattern. And when you have people who are making the rules also being people who are playing the game, there is a conflict of interests. So, there's a lot of things, like, even Zacian, back in Sword and Shield, it was very powerful in VGC Sword and Shield, but there was a lot of things that did, you know, it was, like, so singularly good that it actually was not as good as a lot of people thought it was, because so many things were there that just really dismantled. Like, Incineroar basically dismantled Zacian entirely. And, you know, Skull on basically everything, various water types. There were a lot of things that really gave Zacian a very hard time. And again, that was mostly because, like, yeah, Zacian's, like, high single target damage, but, like, any amount of tech destroys that. Hello there, Zetarex, how you doing? Because I don't think Terapagos is going to be too powerful. I think it'll be above average, but I don't think Terapagos is going to be, like, Zacian tier powerful. What if Terapagos' ability is Terra version of Free Nerf Protean, only one Terrasilize? I don't think that would even be too powerful. You gotta remember, for an ability like that would only be applied if it Terrasilizes, and it can only have 4 different moves. Which, given Terapagos is probably going to have not the most expansive move pool, because they're probably going to make its move pool kind of geared around its gimmick of Terastallizing, you're not really going to have too much of a flexible moveset for it. Because a lot of the Pokemon in Scarlet Violet, their movesets are surprisingly shallow. That's one thing that I've noticed. A few of them have, like, quite good move pools, depending on, like, if they're evolutions of older Pokemon. But a lot of the Pokemon from Paldea proper are actually not the most expansive move pool. Like, Fluttermane is somewhat of the exception, as well as Iron Hands. But Iron Hands and fighting types in general tend to have, like, fairly expansive move pools, normally. And again, they are the outliers. 4 moves, 4 Terra options. But the other thing is, are they realistic options? You know, something can have 4 different moves, but in VGC, they're always running Protect, which limits the move pool viably to only 3 moves. Unless you're running Terapagos with no Protect, which, if you're running it with no Protect, that is a huge risk. It also means it can't run choice items, which, that would completely decapitate its ability to run choice items. Hello there, True Blue Axolotl. How are you doing? Dipplin evolution exists, the 9 Pokemon. I don't think there's going to be an evolution for Dipplin. It seems to be that all of the Apple family actually does get access to a Violite buff, which I think could be a bug. Because that would mean if all of them have access to it, then that would mean 3 new evolutions, which is very weird. It will definitely get Terra Blast if that will. Yeah, I mean, well, everything learns Terra Blast. Everything that can learn TMs gets Terra Blast. I don't think Magikarp gets Terra Blast. But yeah, but even then, like... But the other thing is... Ogerpon cannot change its Terra type to anything. Its Terra type is exclusively tied to the masks. Meaning, if something like that exists for Terapagos, you may not be able to, like, at will change your Terra type. there will probably be some sort of associated handicap to its ability to terrestrialize. Maybe this one yet? Oh, no, we have not done that. Alright, a hectic weekend. Probably hectic ahead of me. Or combined evil. I don't think they're gonna do a combined evolution. They've never done like a combined evolution. My friend used to sweep me until I upgraded iron hands with HP and right on with it. Nice. But yeah, I don't think Terapagos is gonna be too big of an issue. Because they did a very good job of balancing Ogerpon by specifically limiting the way that Ogerpon can terrestrialize. Better do you prefer regional counts or cross-gen evos? Honestly, I prefer the regional counterparts. Like, I prefer things like Toadscruel and Wiglet, where it's not regional forms. It's a similar Pokemon, but entirely different. Because a lot of the time, like, I like the regional variants a lot, but most regional variants, the one issue with them is they're very heavily tied to the base Pokemon. Like, the two exceptions, well, technically three exceptions, were Marowak, well, Alola Marowak, and the two Alolan Ice types, Alolan Sandslash and Alolan Ninetales, whereas all of the others pretty much were just the same typing, same stats, or, like, the exact same stat line with very minimal differences. Whereas, like, the regional fakes are entirely separate Pokemon that have their own, like, distinct things, and I like that more. Like I like the convergent evolutions as well. Yeah. Cross-gen Evos, I think, are better when, like, it's specifically a regional form cross-gen Evo, like Mr. Rhyme. But I can't find my Mammoth line. I know where I was hunting for Mamoswine. However, I believe this is where we're going to be calling it a night and going on a raid. I am going to be continuing off-screen shiny hunting for the Applin family, but it is a little bit of exhaustion kind of creeping into my brain right now. So we are going to take a little bit of a... We're going to go raid. But if you haven't done so, please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more, and we will see you guys tomorrow. We'll do some more shiny. Hypercross and Evolos, because we'll get all the games far to the early stages. Well, regional variants are also going to be in all of the stages. Are also going to be all of the games. You know, like it's not like regional variants are not going to be in the future games. If a Pokemon is in the game, its regional variants will also all be in the game. I had news might get put enjoy, but not spoon-fed. Exactly, I'm not spoon-fed. I'm not spoon-fed. Who are we gonna raid? Do we raid Zed? Ooh, we haven't raided Azalea. What is Azalea doing? Oh, they're doing Minecraft. Who are we gonna raid? Okay, who do we raid? Who is doing some Pokemon stuff? Who is doing some Pokemon stuff? Ooh. Okay, let's go to raid Dysart. Dysart. Let's do some shiny hunting. Ooh, we could... Ooh, Athena is live as well. Let's go raid Athena. I did not see Athena in my thing, but let's go raid Athena. It's been a while since we raided them. Also, they've been a very good friend. Where's Athena? There's Athena. There we go. Ooh, badge quest. That's fun. That is a fun thing. Let's go raid Athena. What? Oh, there we go. That's working. Okay. Thing was being weird for a sec. There we go. Let's go raid Athena. I will see you guys then. Have a nice day. I am going to continue this hunt, and my brain is paced. See you guys tomorrow.